So I guess this is kind of related to what we were talking about, or we're going to talk about, like fostering agency, right? To give
Yeah.
students that sense of control. And that's where the real engagement comes in.
The other problem with procedures first is it's basically replication work for the
Yeah.
students. And there is research on this that if there's not enough cognitive load on a kid, that learning just doesn't happen. So you need to raise the cognitive load, but not too much. But the other thing is there's no sense of control. Oh, okay, I'm being told by the teacher what to do for the 50,000th time, and this is what I'm doing, and now I've got to stop and listen to the next thing, and then I've got to copy this down. I don't have any control over this. And not having control over an activity is boring. It doesn't matter what age you are and what you're doing, right?
Mhm.
But if an activity can be set up like that one I just described, there's no formula they're following there. They're using their own thinking, and that is intrinsically more enjoyable. So if we
Yeah.
can do more of that before you get into the just cranking out answers with a procedure, then they get a sense of control. And that's actually where the engagement comes from. And I honestly think a lot of teachers haven't thought this through and haven't realized that that's a thing. And the reason I say a lot of teachers, because I have teachers do my PD, which walks them through a roadmap and explains, the background as to why we're doing this and just the common sense, why we're changing from this to that. And I say, look, there's no magic bullets, you've got to persevere, blah, blah, blah. And implementations are a key, right? This is one of my bugbears with professional development. Most PD doesn't work because there's no implementations. It's just theory. So that's why I do self-paced online, facilitated online courses, because then you've got a long period of time and you can require teachers to implement as they go and report back. And then everyone benefits from everyone else's implementations. And then you have people say this, right? They go, oh, Richard, I just tried that activity last lesson Friday. I've never seen that class so engaged. That's not that surprising. The reason they're engaged is because the activity gave the students a sense of control.
Yeah.
I grew up on a fruit orchard. It's a basic upbringing. It's very practical. And I like to keep things really simple. I'm saying a student who's got agency, likes learning, knows how to learn, is taking some responsibility for that. They're engaged and they are in action. The opposite to that are those students who they put their hand up, you go and help them, and they look to be listening and they're doing stuff while you're there, and you walk away and they stop. That's the opposite of agency. So agency to me is I understand, I'm engaged, and I'm taking responsibility for my learning.